In the heart of the Olyama Valley, where the red earth met the endless sky, a sudden storm rolled in before its time. The elders said it was a warning. That morning, the sun had risen gently over the grass-thatched roofs, and birds chirped with the joy of market day. Amina and Abo, twins born of the same cry and shadow, woke to the smell of wet cassava and the clatter of their mother's wooden cooking spoon. Their mother, Adaku, was a woman of both spirit and silence. She spoke with her eyes, and when she laughed, it felt like dry leaves dancing in the wind. She had once been a village storyteller, keeper of the drum circle tales. But illness had taken her voice and now, it seemed, her strength too. Amina, fetch water before the sun rises too high, she whispered, the effort dragging each syllable. And Abo, bring back the herbs from Mama Kojo. My chest feels like a trapped bird. The twins, barely 10 rainy seasons old, obeyed without hesitation. They had grown fast like weeds in fertile soil, strong, curious, and always alert. The villagers often murmured, twins are a blessing, yes, but sometimes the gods plant them for a reason. On that day, the sky turned dark by midday. As Amina returned with the gourd on her head, her slender feet brushing the dust of the village path, she saw the birds vanish into the trees. A moment later, the clouds released a downpour with no thunder, no warning. It soaked her dress and filled the gourd with more water than she had fetched. Abo was not home yet. When she reached their hut, Adaku was on the mat outside, coughing uncontrollably, eyes closed, lips cracked. The storm grew heavier. Neighbors passed with pity in their eyes, but no one stepped forward. Illness was feared, especially illness from the chest. The villagers whispered of spirit sickness, an omen before death. By nightfall, Abo returned, drenched and shivering, the pouch of herbs soaked through. Too late. Adaku was gone. She had joined the ancestors with her last breath during the rain, her hands clasped over her heart, lips forming a word no one heard. By custom, the children were to be taken in by the next of kin. That duty fell to Nairai, Adaku's late husband's second wife, a woman whose heart was like a calabash, hollow and hard. She had never touched the twins since the day Adaku birthed them. Now, she stood by their mother's mat, not with grief but calculation. They are my responsibility now, she announced to the elders with a forced bow. And I will raise them, until they are of use. Amina held her brother's hand tightly. The wind howled through the trees, and even the moon refused to rise that night. In the dark, under the widow's hut, a stray goat wandered. Beneath its hooves, buried deep in the soil, lay a medallion, a symbol of a forgotten lineage. But that was a story for another chapter.